Mini Bloks Plays.
Welcome back to Mini Bloks Plays Asterix. This is part 5. Have we found that flaming Viking ship yet? Yes, picking up exactly where we left off last week on round 4 with the jumping Mr. Cactus dude and all kinds of Egyptian-y themed and whirlwinds and kind of everything else and stuff. I've just been playing this for the last maybe an hour, best part of an hour, just to get back to the same stage I was last week. Smooth sailing, generally speaking, aside from there was a little bit of a hiccup when it came to one, again, trying to get through the cannons. That's a pain in the ass for whatever reason. That's also a pain in the ass! There he goes! Ass pain all the way to the depth. Anyway, yeah, so generally, smooth sailing. I built up to about 9 lives, nearly 10 lives, and then I got to the, well, the flaming ship. But it's not the flaming ship that I thought it was. But regardless, it was difficult. Not that difficult, but I lost a lot of lives through it. So that's the first time I used to continue, and now unfortunately we're back to dying frequently, obviously, because that's how it goes. Everything goes well. Press the record button. You're jumping on the top of cactuses' heads, getting spikes up the backside, jumping and falling through everything. It's all gone to hell. Mini Bloks Plays. Here we are. So yeah, part 5. I intended to try and do it in a 4-part series. It didn't work out, obviously, because now we're at part 5. I took one for the team. I hate this. Please stop sliding around. Oh no, I can't. One hit and I'm dead again. No, there he goes. Didn't even take the jiggling leprechaun chipmunk guy with me. Thought I was going to lose another spike. Spike, life. Health, life. Ain't got a clue. Don't know how that works, but there you go. So yeah, I'm hoping to get this one wrapped up. I should be close to the end. I'm fairly sure there isn't that many rounds. Again, I've not looked up how many rounds there are in the game, but I'd say it's probably safe to say, bloody hell, safe to say, I'm really at the end. Man, I had to bite my tongue on that one. I don't care anymore, Asterix. I just want to go home. No one cares about Get a Fix. Here we are. Blah. Cactus guy. That is the only thing I'm going to say to you is just fumbled words of misery. At least that guy isn't there to take my hate in a violent form. Don't know what that means. Yeah, so I've got to admit, I enjoy doing like Let's Plays here and there of different random games that I'm enjoying to play, enjoying playing, either or. But generally, did not think I was going to make that, but I did make it. I can get through there, can't I? Yeah, so I've enjoyed like just doing my little bits of, I'll play this game and I'll play that game, but overall, I do quite like going through this whole episode by episode trying to complete these games. It totally depends on the game, but like I said, Asterix was one of those games that I absolutely adored when I was younger. Anyway, yes, this is where I got to last week. You hit the thing, the cactus grows, you jump up there, and you get to the end, but you've got no key. I kind of figured how to make this thing work. And if I came back in time to tell myself one thing, it would be jump left. Why didn't I think that out last week? I haven't got a clue. I have no idea what's happening. There we go. I dislike you a lot, Mr. Cactus Man. Okay. I have no idea why Obelix has gone to heaven, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Now Obelix goes to hell because he's dead. Are you kidding me? I'm back at the start of the level. Well, that was a weird detour. I did not expect to go down on this Let's Play. And look at that. Bumming that guy in the face. Which is excellent. Excellent. Oh dear. Okay. I very much like the title for this one. Have I reached that flaming Viking ship yet? Because, you know, it's a pun. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That's really not good. Ah, made it. This guy is going to suffer for his sins. Yeah, made it. Okay, I'm done now. Let's go. I've had enough of this level. It's not even one of the worst ones. It's just I've had enough of it. You know, doesn't mean anything else aside from I've just plain had enough of this level. I do like reaching that door and escalating to progressive level calculations, which hopefully lead closely to the end of the game. Not because I dislike it, just because I'm wanting to wrap this one up now. See, I don't even remember this. I wonder if I just like got to the Viking ship part and then just called it in. What the hell? That is insane! I do actually kind of remember that. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating. I don't think I can reach that jump. Maybe I can get across there. No, I cannot. I'm starting to regret going this way. Oh, oh good. Alright. Wherever that snake is, I'm gonna set him on fire. Because that's how we roll Vikings. Alright, I guess that answers my question. I can't go that way, and also just punch that snake in the face, and he went flying. Which is a delight. Come on! Squeeze! That is not how this one goes. Okay, now we're progressing. Okay! I remember that now. The squatting dude with the flame haze face. Whatever. I think I can go down that tunnel. I decided to ignore that instinct though, because chances are I will regret going down there. Whether I entirely regret going down there or not remains to be seen, but at least for the time being. Really? What the Okay. I also now regret punching that. Take that, snake. We are progressing through this level by dying, like most old video games. Is the only way to progress is through death. Don't care, going this way. I do like how the more you play a game though, the more you get familiar with it. That's always a bonus to find when you start actually navigating the world and making the jumps and everything else without like putting as much effort in. Obviously you're still putting the effort in because it doesn't work without effort. But you know, you figure it out, you know what you're doing. Let's go down there. Oh. I guess that does not work. I am confused. Oh, here we go. I knew they did that, but I had no idea how to get from where I was to where I needed to be. That looks intimidating. Am I back at the start of the level? Right. Well, at least I know that I've gone the right way. I'm just short of a key, which I guess is over this way. There you go, mate. How can you walk across the spikes? How is it that you got through the fire and across the spikes? Okay, now I remember why I stopped going this way. Well, we're making progress, slowly and surely, and that snake is on fire. That might actually be my favourite part of this level, is just setting the snake on fire. Simple things. Okay, so this way, and then somewhere over here, I missed something. I'm guessing it must be like a little portal or something. Portal? Maybe not a portal. Okay, that will do. I was just thinking... Oh. I was just thinking... What could be worse? Bloody hell! Thank you. Spikes. Oh no! That could be worse. Oh, nuts. I really, really hate that snake. Okay. This feels like we're making progress. That was a really bad idea, but thankfully it did not turn into a giant horrible monster and eat my face. Which is a bonus from last time. What? Thank you. Don't you just love it when you get stuck on the simple things? Now this is the only Asterix game that I've ever played, and yet I know there's an awful lot of different Asterix games. Death! Not just even on like the Sega Master System. I know I think there's a couple more on the Sega Master System, but I know there's definitely some more on Mega Drive and even earlier ones, later ones. Prenouns, pretenses, noun tenses, prenouns. Flame in the face, prenouns. I can't remember where I dropped down. I'm gonna guess here. Yep, that will do. Please leave me alone. Oh no! I hate you all so very much. Thank you. Made it! Oh no! That is horrible! What a horrible thing to do. And there he goes. But at last, we have the key. We know where we're going. We've got one life left to get there. That snake is on fire. Let's go. I cannot wait to get out of Egypt. This has been horrible. We're making tracks. Do your worst, Flavehead. Shouldn't antagonize them because they'll probably do their worst and then I will regret it. Regret the worst, regret antagonize them, regret throwing out fire. I don't regret that. I might have done. It might come back to haunt me. I'm not sure yet. Play fire with fire. Fight fire. Play fire with fire doesn't really make sense. Kind of a cool name for a Let's Play channel. Leaving you the hell alone. Thank you very much. See you later. I half expected a boss. That would have been horrible. As it is, we've left with 1 life, 42 bones, and progression. Here we go. Is this round 7 part 3? I was hoping for round 8. can't be too hopeful. See, that seems familiar. I shall go through this door. Okay. I need to be quicker. I'm not entirely sure how to do that one. That is probably the wrong way to do it. Continue. We're going. Thankfully though, you can just jump straight back into where you left off, because as I said, if this was playing Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin, and I had to then go through that again, like the entire game, forget about it. I would have just turned it off. But thankfully, they're not that horrible to you. I have lost all of my bones and died by trying to jump across the gap. So I need to be quicker. Too quick. Need to wait for the platforms and then leap. Just like in the Olympics. Nope, that's... made it. Oh no! That might be the best way of doing it. Nope, that was not the best way of doing it. I'm starting to feel like this might be a lengthy process of trying to get through the game. Continue. Asterix. I mean, it's awesome the fact that not only is this a long game, and it lets you have the opportunities to get all the way through it before, you don't ever have to go back. It's just full on, you just keep playing it and playing it and playing it until you get to the end. I'm assuming, I haven't tested the theory of unlimited continues. I'm just guessing that there are a few. I've tested it quite a lot though, to be honest. This sucks. It really sucks. I hate it ever so much. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. Let's just run for our lives. We are progressing nicely. We are progressing no more. I remember what I was going to say. Yeah, the fact that you can go back and play these levels as the different characters, which it doesn't necessarily give you an entirely different game because a lot of the levels are the same. But there's a couple of levels there that are completely different depending on which character you play. And then there are levels obviously that there are levels that give you two paths basically. So you get you play as Obelix, you go across the top parts. You play as Asterix, you go across the bottom. you know, you fit through the smaller gaps as Asterix, you go through the blasting through the blocks as Obelix. Throwing fire did not help, just in case anyone was wondering. That was a much better playthrough. I don't know if it's worth just trying to smash them both with my head. I think it was worth it. Don't you just love this? Like seriously, don't you just love the funness of difficulty? I can answer the question for you. No. No, I do not love the funness of difficulty. It's difficult. I know that's the point, but at times it can just take the fun out of it and just make it sort of... If I say challenging, it sounds like I'm just trying to come up with excuses, but you know, it... Oh no! At least I survived. Could have been worse. Could have been dead. Nope, it cannot be worse, because I just died by falling off. Something simple like staying still. And I died. There we go. Bugger it. I'm off anyway. This doesn't seem to be giving as many things to fall down as you'd expect. I knew it would be that! I just had that feeling. I just thought, all I want is something nice and... Oh, it's coming! Nice and... I'm just taking this first door, I don't care. Nothing says happy rewards, then do it all again. And nothing says giving you the opportunity to play a level through, then making you play one of the most tedious parts of the game, which is just walking really, really slowly. But we're progressing, if you call this progressing. I am never going to go back and hit another blue thing unless I'm fairly certain it might have a key in it, and actually probably I'll just hit it anyway and find out, because it could be goodies and rewards. It could also be something horrible that wants to eat my face. But you can't have everything. Sometimes you've just got to take what's there. Middle door. Ah. Oh no! That's brilliant. It's horrible. That is one of the worst, most terrifying things. Is a reward treasure pot that tries to eat you. And it just does not stop. It's just coming for you. Are we in round 8? Is it 10 rounds or is it less than this? Rome! I knew it, Obelix. I knew I'd get us here. Now let's rescue Get-A-Fix. Oh, please. Please. Let's just rescue Get-A-Fix. That reminds me. This I do recognize. I have got here before. I do remember that. The horses look terrified when they jump. Oh! Says the horses. Thank you, God man, for dropping the hook on my face. I'm starting to think we're never going to get anywhere because this seems to be going around in circles, and now I am dead. Was I supposed to be doing something? Alright, so if I wait and hang back, I can get under the guard's fishing hook and then jump over the spikes. Yeah. We are making progress, people. There goes my face. Still, it's progress. The question is, how long am I going to be running around this track for? Because I'm going to guess it's in Rome, which I already know it is, so therefore I would assume it is fairly circular as an arena. Which makes me think, am I just running for the sake of... Oh, there we go. The end. And just like that, Obelix has destroyed Rome. I think that's it. So I didn't get to do the Scotty Dog level. Alright, I think we've done it. This, to me, is a credit scene. Alright, so we did it in a 5-part series. You've got Asterix, Asterix Part 2, Balloon Pants Part 3, The Black Panther Part 4, Passageway to Completion, and Part 5, Have we found that flaming Viking ship yet? Turns out we had already done the Viking ship, which makes sense. And we got here, I remembered it, I had a wonderful, wonderful time, chased all the way around the Colosseum in Rome, headbutted something, Obelix fell in, who headbutted the balcony, the whole thing fell out, and there's Get-A-Fix. We rescued him, we went back, we ate pig. It's been an adventure, people. This has been Asterix on the Sega Master System, and this has been Mini Bloks Plays Asterix. The end, good timing, and that's that one. Thank you very much for watching my video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to save the latest from my channel. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest under Mini Bloks. What else would it be? Thank you very much for watching my Let's Play series of Asterix. Make sure to go back and to pick out some of my favorites. You can do episode 3, which is the Black Panther, episode 4, which is Passageway to Completion. But for everything else, Mini Bloks Plays, Sega Master System, retro video games in general, but make sure to keep it locked to Mini Bloks.